Good afternoon, Joseph Hennessy. The name of the channel is The Children. I'm on a mission to fix this place we live on, Gaia, Mu, the Earth, whatever you want to call her. She's had many different names. We need to fix it for the children, which fixes it for everybody. Just a quick note, I made a video the other day about signs and synchronicities, and they never stop. I have 3 years of notes that I've been taking every time that I've had signs and synchronicities, and it's into the thousands. So yesterday on Facebook I posted that I always see the time 11:11 or 1:11, or I wake up at that time, and it's happened hundreds of times the last few years, thousands of times. And I posted that on Facebook yesterday, and last night I woke up at 3:33, and I don't know how many times I've woken up in the middle of the night at 3:33, or looked at my phone in the day at 3:33, or I'll be watching a sporting event, and the first two numbers I will see is a player wearing a number 3 and another one wearing a 33, or the number 1 and the number 11 together. So the signs and synchronicities, they never stop. So you truly know you're on this spiritual journey when that starts to happen. I have way too many signs and synchronicities to be able to remember 10% of them. It's incredible. Like the time I stated when I was in the jail cell with the kid who was the younger version of myself, and everything that happened in that jail cell couldn't be by coincidence. It's the signs and synchronicities. I mean, the same birthdays, and I'm not going to get into that, but I already told that story. If you go back to one of my earlier videos, you will see that the kid that I was in a jail cell with, who I was supposed to be in the jail cell with, because God put me in that jail cell to show me a younger version of myself. So enough of that carry on. So the signs and synchronicities are incredible. I mean, I'll be talking, and somebody will say something that I'm thinking, or I'll be writing a word down and somebody will say that word in the exact time that I'm writing it down. Or somebody mentions a color and I look to my right or left and there that color is, or somebody's name is mentioned and I know that person. It just never stops. So one of the things I'd like to talk about is time. Does anybody notice that time is going by much quicker than before? It's called the quickening. And for me, the last 5 years it went by like in a heartbeat, even though they've been really tough times with all the stuff that they've been doing to us. So they say time is fake. We spend too much time in the past and too much time in the future, and we don't spend enough time in the present, because what's most important is right now. You're supposed to enjoy yourself now. We worry too much about the future, about things that we really don't have a lot of control of. We do have control, but not as much as we think we do, and we put too much emphasis in trying to make things happen instead of just enjoying the present or living in the past, which means you're living in depression because you're worrying about something that's already happened. So it's very important that we live in the present, enjoy the now, release that inner child. Put your feet in the grass, get out and ground. Conscious contact with the earth, very important. Like I've stated many times, I do it every morning, half an hour, first thing in the morning. Go out and stare into the sky, into the stars, and have my conscious contact with the earth, the stars, my God, as I unblock my pineal gland, my conscious contact with my higher power. So I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent about that, but I'm on a spiritual mission. Spirituality is an inside job. You don't have to go to church or visit a man who wears a black robe, tells you that you have to do this and do that. There's 3 entities on this planet I know of that wear black robes: priests, judges, and the Grim Reaper. And I don't care for any of them. God is right here in your pineal gland. It's an inside job. But time is fake. All you have is now. You need to enjoy the present. Stop future tripping. Things are going to change on this planet. We're going to the 5th dimension. It's just a matter, are you willing to give up this lousy 3rd dimensional low frequency place where all you do is collect a lot of crap which you can't take with you? If you're able to go to a place where you're able to manifest to your heart's desire, if you believe, if you're an alchemist, a believer, we only use 10% of our brains and 10% of our DNA. What happened? If you start doing the research about the Anunnaki, and which are real beings, and what they did to us, we've been in prison for thousands of years and don't even know it. We just happen to be the best treated slaves on the planet. But nobody is free on this planet. Way too many people suffering. The Matrix is coming to an end. The illusion, the delusion, it's over. But I keep telling this, the Matrix has to be played out the way it is, and all the bad things that are happening because human beings don't listen or don't believe. They have to see. And you're seeing it. Your rights are being taken away one by one by people who don't care about you. Donald Trump is tearing down the government as we speak because all it is a big waste of money. Trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars being wasted. But it's coming back to us. This is the beginning of the end of the old system. The 3rd dimension is going bye-bye. The new world is taking shape. The 5th dimension is coming. And I know it sounds crazy, and I'm okay with that. And I'll be willing to sit and have a conversation with anybody about any topic. And if you think that I don't know what I'm talking about, well, that's okay, but I can give you a lot of good answers with no yelling and screaming. Very calm, cool, and collect. I'll bring the paperwork and the facts. Everything that they're doing to us on this planet is forms of slavery. I made that video the other day about USAID, and I come to find out, if you know anything about George Soros, he hates America, but he's been given $270 million by USAID, and he hates America. And one of the things he talks about is he says he's out to destroy America. And guess what? He's funded all the Democratic-run district attorneys in all the major cities in the United States, like New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Minnesota, where all the chaos is being let happen, where they're letting criminals out of jail for raping people. It heinous crimes. It's sick. But they'll put me in jail for not wearing a mask in a gym during the pandemic. The government does not care about us. Donald Trump is not a politician. His first 4 years, 90% of his cabinet was working against him. So all these people he's got in there today that they don't like, the deep state doesn't like, are there for the betterment of us. RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, they're all good people. They're going to fix the problem. We're going to take our country back, our planet back, get rid of the lizards, the deep state, the Orions, whatever you want to call them, the monarchies, all the kings and queens. They're going bye-bye. We're taking our planet back. We're going to live the way God intended us to live. Happy, joyous, and free. Your inner child will be re-released, Work will be an option. AI can take care of all the remedial labor, the service stuff. There's enough abundance on this planet for everybody to be happy, joyous, and free. We've just been brainwashed or programmed to believe that everything that they do to us is okay. 50 years of slavery to retire, to enjoy your life as an old person and do the things that you can't do before you die. This thing on your wrist is a handcuff. Time is fake. If you're looking at your watch, all it is telling you to be somewhere you don't want to be. We're taking this place back. Happy, joyous, and free. Everybody have a great Sunday. See you on the next one.